Scott. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house, and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. We choke game, how to have a game show. It's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the mind state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, I said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game, you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus some UNDEDOG acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'm a fucker, then I leave her. It's the old Mac knees, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac knees.
Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through and wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dropping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tab, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know? Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
My pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
Called out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? Fantasy Football Hustler back at you.
What's happening, Bogard Scott? Free, God fucking damn you.
And shout out to the crew in the chat. Extra shout out to Bakes. He said it's his birthday today, so we got some.
Man, what's up, Banks? Happy birthday, bro.
Gotta smoke it up.
I'm just glad that I made the phone call. You could just win all these squares. Yeah, happy birthday. I'm a hell of a guy, man.
All right, let's smoke it up.
He has been killing it, huh? Do the math. What is it? 1, 2. He hit the last square on one of them Johns too, right?
Yeah, I think he's hit 4 times in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and one of them was a $200 square, I think.
Let's see.
Either way, man, he's killing it, man. Shout out to the big bakes.
Yeah, let's see.
What you and your fiance got going for your birthday, Bakes? Or you guys got a family shindig going down? What we talking here?
Yeah, he's hit 4 times since week 3, and we're only into our first game of week 5.
There you go.
Killing it. What up, Corbin? Let's see who's up in here. What up, Peacock? He said that Justin Fields DJ Moore stack has my best balls blowing up. Pause.
I got a ton of that combo in best ball to be honest too.
I don't
and
know.
It wasn't a cheap stack to acquire either. Like that's why that was my argument against this guy. Pause.
That's why I have no Field. I mean, I got a bunch of DJ Moore, but yeah, it was the acquisition of Fields. I only got a few.
I have one share of Fields in Dynasty, and it's a single QB. And I keep fucking forgetting I have that fucker, dude, because I have cousins. So I haven't played any Fields this year yet in that league. Yeah, pretty
Emil?
Good.
What up, Philly Mike? Philly Mike said, who should I start the flex, Jordan Addison or Cortland Sutton?
That'd be the court, man. Fuck, he's going to get Sauce Gardner at minimum.
Why would he get Sauce Gardner though?
He plays outside. He plays outside on that right side most of the time, like to the QB's right. That's just what happens.
Yeah, I think I'd rather
like Cortland better though.
I think Cortland's going to be an ugly volume versus Addison. Maybe one lucky big play. Either way, you're going to need some luck on your hands with either one of these guys this week.
I think like the Addison thing is if there's ever a play, and this is probably the third time I said this year, it'd be against the Chiefs, right? Shootout. You have the potential, you have the makings to get them that big splash play is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And then with it being a potential shootout, you might have some remnants of volume here for Addison, because that's really what's been hurting him. Is like he's a best ball play.
I guess that's what sucks though. Is like, I mean, there could be some remnants, of a shootout here. But fuck, even in the shootouts, we still only see him get like 3 to 5 targets, and that's like we need that 5.
You need the 5, right?
Yeah, and I don't even know how many times he's actually hit the 5 in these first 4 weeks. Let's see.
And I know in the first couple weeks he might have damn near went like 100% catch percentage because he had like only 2 or 3.
Well, actually, so he's had over 5 targets in each game except the past one.
For
But
real?
I mean, there's only one game where he's got at least 5 receptions in it, though. I mean, it's pretty blah. It's a 3 to 5 reception. It's like 50 to 75 yards, and that's And if you're lucky, he'll hit pay dirt.
If you're going for a high upside play, it's Addison. If you're going for like a lower upside play, but with a safer floor, quote unquote, it's probably Cortland.
Like Russ is probably just going to be stupid and just force feed him. I don't know. Actually, now that I'm kind of looking at this, Addison probably is the play, but you better not watch the game because it's probably going to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I was ever going to recommend Addison, this is the matchup that, like, you know what I mean, he should be able to eat on. It's just, it's hard to get away from Cortland. What is Cortland something again? Like 8, 9 targets as a floor?
Nah.
Was that just the last 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, wasn't
he
even
went crazy against Miami.
Wasn't even the last 2 games. He's only had 8 targets in one game.
Okay, and that wasn't even the last 2 for real.
Well, I mean, Miami, he got it against Miami. That was 2 ago.
Yeah, why is that game so polarizing?
Because he had 8.
Oh yeah, because then Miami put up 70.
Yeah, 8 receptions and 91 yards and a touchdown. I mean, the thing with Cortland Sutton,
he one called back. Remember he had another big touchdown called back.
Cortland Sutton's got 3 touchdowns in 4 games, so I guess that's where the floor could potentially.
And
who is the play?
What, 3 and 5? He has 3 and 4 as well.
No, Addison's got 2.
Okay.
Philly Mike says mustache or no mustache, guys. I'm more of a no mustache guy. I'm usually shaving mine off.
I couldn't just do a mustache with no beard. So before it was like the sideburns, no mustache.
Brandon, there we go. He said, not gonna lie, this channel's already helping me. I almost picked up Washington defense.
Oh, come on, bro.
Texans instead. There we go.
Oh yeah, he was happy as fuck last night. I remember him now. He came back in there like, listen, y'all. He's gonna take us out to a steak dinner.
Saved you from yourself there. And we even said it, or at least I did. I can't remember exactly what Bogey said, but neither one of us were on the Washington. And I said specifically that we want to play good teams in good matchups. And like Washington's a bad team in a good matchup. So why not go for a good team that's actually in a decent matchup? There's a lot of other teams over Washington. So I'm glad you didn't pick them up.
They call him Meek out or Meek or whatever the fuck. But yeah, Meek Ryans, bro. He's doing his thing over there, man. He's bringing that Niner culture over there, punching everybody in the mouth on defense.
And now here we go.
Will Anderson. I'm not saying he's a Nick Bosa, but he's a Will Anderson. You know what I mean?
And here we go. Philly Mike OG. I saw this too. As soon as we hit live, Cooper Kupp is expected to start this Sunday. Or no. Expected to play. That's what they said. Expected to play. They didn't say expected to start. Like,
so did they remove? Are they removing him off the pup yet?
I mean, it's the morning, so they still got a lot of time to do that. They got almost 2 days to still do that, technically, because they can. If they keep him on the pup, that means they can get an extra person practicing still. See if they, make a last choice on whoever's there. 50? Is it 54 or 53? I can't remember. I don't know.
Everybody in my leagues, don't watch this part right here. Everybody go get Puka right now. I'm serious. And it's funny though. Okay, today, bro, where's some foods that I was getting on yesterday? Well, yeah, I feel good trading away, the Tyreek Hill. I have Cooper Kupp. Yeah,
Roberto.
What up, Roberto?
Man, you know what's funny? The fantasy slob who came in yesterday was actually someone who was trolling him, is what we found out. So it wasn't him. It was someone who was trolling him, making fun of him.
Oh, I don't believe it.
No,
it sounds like an elaborate scheme for him to pretend to be himself.
No, I believe it. Because even after we blocked him everywhere, he went to like the Facebook like business page where you can't block anyone. And he was like, sorry, guys, I was in YouTube. He's like, I didn't think I would get blocked. He's like, I made this account because I want to make fun of him.
I like this guy. Bring him on the show. Are you sure this is him and not just an elaborate scheme of him getting on our good graces, pretending that he's like, I'll make fun of me with them?
I know.
Okay.
Kid has said, you know who's been trash and destroying best ball teams? Kelsey.
Listen, you know what's trash and been destroying Kelsey? That bad Taylor Swift box.
He hasn't even been destroying best ball teams.
But that's a troll move right there.
But this is also one of those things. Where's Kelsey the biggest positional advantage? In leagues that have tight end spots. Best ball league does not have a tight end spot.
Not ours. It's tight end premium, though.
Yeah. And even that, 2.5. I mean, shit. I wonder what Kelsey's up to points-wise in that format. Let's see. Um, 74 points.
Okay.
And let's see. But yeah, he's about halfway there to like guys like Keenan Allen and Jefferson and all that. That's what happens when you miss a game, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike Lopez, what up? He said, salute. He said, don't turn your back yet on the Wolfpack.
You know what I'm saying? The Wolfpack, throw the Wolfpacks in the air. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Tino. Tino's got in the house. What up, Tino?
What's that, birthday twin?
Let's see. Roboito got offered Brees and Christian Watson for Ramondre and Christian Kirk thinking about accepting. I don't want Christian Watson though. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, and Brees Hall, it's like this is like selling high on the news. And like here's the thing. If you really like Brees Hall, you're probably not going to get him after this game. This should be a game where Brees goes crazy against the Broncos. I mean, I know. You know what's funny? I know I was definitively saying this about Brian Robinson. Fucking Chicago decides to have a run defense all of a sudden. I don't see that with the Broncos unless you tell me Josie Jewell's coming back and then, like, okay, maybe there's something there.
Yeah. What up, Charter? What up, Crispy?
What up, Crispy? And I don't really want Watson at all. I mean, I'm not going to chase what he did with Rodgers. Because he's with a new item now.
Yuck said if a team shuts down Kelsey, they'll be known as the Swifter Sweepers.
Like the Swifter quicker picker-uppers?
That's what I was assuming. Bounty.
Right?
Let's
see. Bounty has a bounty on it? On Kelsey?
Maybe. And Peacock said, I sad Curtis Samuel in the league for Tyler Boyd. Said, hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. I
feel okay for you, Peacock. I would feel okay because you know what I'm glad I'm not hearing this morning is like, fuck, man. I started Curtis Samuel over Tyler Boyd and he put up a 0 for me. You know what I mean? Like, at least, you know what I mean? I never trip off the what I could have had. I didn't have it, so.
That's what he's saying. Well, he said he sacked Curtis Samuel, not played.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, all things considered, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't lose anything. You know what I mean?
Well, not yet, anyways.
That's
what I mean, because that's
alive.
Like right off the bat, that's everybody's first like thought. Like, fuck, is Tyler Boyd going to get more than 20 points now? Or else I made the wrong decision. Even if you did make the wrong decision, doesn't mean you're gonna lose. Because, we can make wrong decisions all the time. Doesn't mean we're going to lose.
I mean, what was it? Was it you or someone in the chat was asking about Curtis Samuel? I was like, oh, he's 5 targets. That's pretty much what he's been, right?
Yeah. Goes out there and has his best game of the season.
A couple red zone fucking, whatchamacallit?
He had his 7 targets. So, he'd been, 5, 3, 4, 8. That was before this game. So he only had 2 games over. He only had 2 games over 5 targets.
But he's averaging 5, right? Do the math.
One of those games was Buffalo, though. So just like right off the bat, like you can eliminate that game.
Yeah.
They just use them in a lot of spots where Scary Terry's covered up. Facebook user McLaughlin, OBJ, Gibbs need two to flex.
Probably be Gibbs and McLaughlin. I mean, what are we expecting from who's the Ravens playing?
I don't know. Like, what the fuck's OBJ done to even be in a start sit question?
I don't even think he's even been like done anything like as a Raven.
Yeah, like what the hell? Like, let's see.
Has he caught a ball as a Raven?
He has 7 targets on the season. He has 5 receptions on the season. OBJ should not even be in a start sit question until we actually see some life out of him.
Who's he played? Who they played?
Not like it matters, but they're playing the Steelers.
These Steelers they've been giving up a lot to number 1 wide receivers.
Fucking Matt. He said, let's go. DJ Moore is officially not getting traded off my team. I mean, fuck. If he had a shitty game, you were going to trade him and then like not get anything for him. Now's the time. If you were going to trade him, now's the time where you can get the world for him. If you don't believe he's going to do this every game. He ain't playing the Commandos every single game. I'll tell you that much.
Or the Broncos. Who does Chicago got next week? It's almost like it's almost too many days later.
They got the Vikings, the Raiders, the Chargers. So I mean, they don't have the toughest schedule over the next couple weeks.
Yeah, and Byron Murphy hasn't been like Arizona Cardinals. Byron Murphy.
Byron Murphy's good, but he can only do so much. Like that's yeah, like because I mean he was wasn't necessarily holding down. He wasn't necessarily holding down Keenan Allen. He was just, I think he's more
letting him catch the ball and he was taking him down.
They don't want him to like get pass deflections or get interceptions. It's like, do not let this person get behind you like at all. Like, I think he's cutting down that side of the field and it's like, do not let a big play happen over here. Like nobody gets behind you.
That was crazy though, because like his catch percentage that he was giving up was dummy ass low with the Cardinals. Hold on, let me get this real quick.
Let's see. Let him know Derek smash that thumbs up. Philly Mike OG Cooper Kupp must start versus the Eagles. I feel like he is, right? Like, why would we want to sit him? I mean, you just kind of just die on that hill. Matt 7 wide receivers, Hustler, Tyreek, Kupp, Moore, J-Mo, Tank, London. Solid. Yeah, but even then, I mean, J-Mo, Tank, and London, it's a whole lot of nothing. Like right there. And let's see. Peacock said I tried to trade for DJ Moore before this game. Would have been sick. Hell yeah. Dennis. Justin Fields, DJ Moore, the hottest stack in fantasy this year.
My bad. That was some cement, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Get this cement thing going finally.
Yuck said I rock a Dastardly Deeds mustache with the curls every now and again. That's funny.
See, that would be cool. I don't have the patience for it. See, my shit kind of bangs out where like I could do like the big push broom like the 1970s. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be fly.
Yeah.
I want one of the big old push brooms. You don't even see the upper lip. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? You know what I mean?
And let's see.
A real soup strainer. You know what I mean?
Facebook user. Anybody who's on Facebook, make sure you hop over to YouTube. Just type in Fantasy Football Hustler or 420 Fantasy Hustler. The chat is way more lit on YouTube than on Facebook.
And real talk, when Kelsey showed up that first, when Travis showed up to do that podcast with his brother and he had that goddamn mustache, you know, before they started filming, he was like, man, what the fuck's up with that mustache, bro? Well, you know, Taylor likes it. Like, this motherfucker's kept, bruh.
Facebook user said, trying to get JJ. Would you trade Barkley and Waddle for him? Yeah, but the person who has JJ, I mean, I doubt.
Do that.
Yeah, like why? Why would they?
So give me Waddle who had.
Here's the only reason. Here's the only reason why anybody with JJ is going to trade you in a redraft. Their team fucking sucks. Like, beyond sucking. Like, JJ has to be, like, the only good person, like, on their team. 2, JJ has a really horrible game. Yeah, that hasn't happened. Who knows when that's going to happen or if that's going to happen. Like, those are, like, the only 2 reasons why someone is trading you for JJ. So, if the team with JJ has, like, even somewhat of a good record, you're not getting JJ for less than 3 or 4 players. Like it's not happening. And Kidda said JJ for Puka and Diggs. He's still on it.
I mean, shit, man, that's not enough.
And Billy Mike OG, James Conner, Swift, Monty. I'm not sitting Monty, and I really don't want to sit Swift, so we'll just play both of them. Facebook user, standard 6-point league, Adam Thielen or Tank Dell. On the Thielen side, where are we at? What up, Jake? He says, salute homies, love this community. You the man, you the man. And Dennis said, I'm not supposed to win a game in the number 1 hustler, and Justin Fields fucked that up last night. Oh, man. Zigzag, what up? Would you trade away Hollywood Brown for Rashad White? I don't know. I guess it just depends on how bad you need a running back. Both guys are kind of blah. So if that improves your running back situation, go ahead. But I mean, either player here, they're both kind of blah. And Tresnor, what up? Said so many people started watching the defense because I thought it was a good matchup. For sure. For sure. And hopefully everyone just watched our defensive waiver wire video where we said, do not do it. And all the other questions of people who asked, should I start Washington or X or Washington or Y? And we said, just go pick up the Texans because they are probably there. And they're actually in a really good matchup versus all these random defenses that people are trying to just hold on to. And Peacock said, yeah, but I had Samuel in the lineup along with Thomas, and then I took him out right before kickoff. Yeah, we all know that feeling.
Okay, that hurts.
We all know that feeling. It's happened. And oh man, Peacock said he also picked up Boyd off of waivers. That's one of those ones, man. It's tough, but you know what? I'd almost always rather lean on the guy on Sunday versus Thursday because we see so many times the guy on Thursday who's like the fringe flex guy getting a 0 or like 5 or less, and that just like hurts your mojo for the whole weekend.
And I was just saying too yesterday, I was like, when we were getting so many questions about the game, I was like, man, if this game's Sunday, nobody is asking us questions like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you're just
doing it or not.
Even I was trying to make a case for it not to be a shootout, but every Thursday game is went over for real. So it was like, okay, because I'm thinking on the Thursday, what happened to the old drag them out, slug them out, sluggish Thursday games? We just haven't seen those. And
well, we get those in the first half, and I think maybe that's what it is. Is like
really
some of these first quarters and first halves are so polarizing that it's like a shitty game, but then we end up getting hella garbage time.
But think about this though. If you think about it, it wasn't necessarily garbage time when you get into the half because they only put up 3 points in that quarter. You know what I mean? It was 27.
Well, you just got to remember what I say, what I consider garbage time.
Yeah, down multiple possessions. Yeah.
You get close to that 21, lead. Like that's just, that's garbage.
Yeah, you get close to skunk.
Yeah,
skunk. Madden skunk shit rules and shit.
Teams are going to be playing more prevent defense. Offenses are just going to be throwing, not caring like as much anymore, just trying to do whatever they can. And that's what we want, man. I love seeing.
I think that's Washington Commando football at its finest this year.
Fuck yeah! When have they not done that? Like,
come on,
versus Arizona, weren't they down like hella to Arizona? Like,
garbage time. That's real time football for them.
Look, let's go back because I swear they were down like 14-0, like something like that.
It was.
No, maybe not. Okay, they weren't down that much.
It was 27-3. It was
going
into the half.
No. I'm talking about versus the Cardinals because that's the only game that I couldn't remember. Like,
they were winning.
Were they getting whooped by like 14 points at any point? And they weren't.
They were winning that game pretty.
It was 16-10 for a while, and that was their garbage time of that because that lasted for like almost 2 quarters, and then they scored the 10 in the last fucking quarter. Luke on Facebook said Thielen or Tank Dell. Okay, I answered this. I went Thielen. He's getting way too many targets to come off it.
Have we seen a game where Thielen and Mingo get like dummy targets both, or is it just when one was like?
Nah, we have. Let me go to it.
Yeah, the game before he got concussed, or that game before that.
Well, see, one of the things that sucks is like when he went out. I mean, either way, it was kind of screwed. It was
week
2. So week 2, we saw Thielen get 9 and Mingo get 8.
Okay, cool.
Other than that, we really haven't. I mean,
Mingo, not to say that Mingo comes back and demands all these targets. I'm just saying that he's, I know there
week 3.
were
How about
both of them that
week
got
3? How about this? Thielen has 14. Mingo has 6, and what gets knocked out in the second quarter?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Terrace Marshall had 8 in that game. I'm sure a shitload of those would have been going to Mingo had he been in there the entire game.
And they're playing against Detroit. So
Detroit does have good cornerbacks, but let's see how
they're gonna have him in the slot though a lot, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna run those and even if he's out wide, he's gonna run inside routes. You know what I mean?
And Detroit's middle of the road, just straight right in the middle of the pack of giving up points to the wide receivers out of all 32 teams.
Yeah, and then I mean, this Atlanta defense is kind of like, I kind of don't like fucking with them, bro.
Kid has said you guys, what else? Guys, like DJ hasn't been consistent, like he's younger Mike Evans. I mean, I have a lot of DJ Moore, so just because I talk shit about Fields not going to be throwing for 4,000 yards, that doesn't.
I have all the DJ Moores in the world for real. I have and only have really best ball Fields and I have one share of Fields in Dynasty. Do you have any Fields in any of your dynasties?
Yeah, and one. Remember last week I started Danny Pesos and I lost.
Oh yeah, did you start him this week though?
Of course. Danny Pesos.
I remember telling you was tripping last week though. I was like, come on.
I literally, if he throws like one less interception or one less fumble, I win, and then I can just skate by on that mistake of a start. What up, stranger? Stranger in the house.
What up? Who they?
And Mike said Reynolds or Tony in the flex. Come on.
Man, fuck Tony.
I'll just go Reynolds because fuck Tony.
I'll play Tony.
Marco from the future. What up?
It's gonna be like, I mean, pieces. It's not a bad idea to attach him. Okay, how about this? If St. Brown don't go, maybe Reynolds is interesting because you do have Jameson Williams coming back, right? Or isn't he set to come back, or is that still
he's coming?
I haven't heard much from that, huh?
He's coming back. I mean, that's what they said. They changed the rule, and he's been reinstated.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But has he been practicing? I hadn't really heard anything about like his status for the week.
Well, yeah. See, I feel like a guy like him, if there's no news, it's like good news. Because I mean, the only thing that we heard from him is he said his the hammy's feeling good. That's all we really heard from him. But he's been practicing. Pretty sure he got in 2 full.
You think Tyreek Hill's hammies are like a hammy?
Yeah.
Huh? He just fires it up, gargling and shit.
Yeah, let's see. Jameson even on
an injury report?
Yeah, I mean, they have him listed on the injury report, but it says non-injury related and 2 full goes in practice. So
yeah, I was gonna say whenever it's non-injury related, I mean non-football injury, that just means that it's not from game action. You know what I mean?
Emil said, chat, what is a vanilla league? A vanilla league is something very, very basic. Single QB, standard spots, no scoring changes.
Yeah, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 1 flex, kicker, defense. Boom.
Yeah.
So how many starts is that? 1, 2, 4,
should be 7, 8, 9.
7,
I mean, it's
9
9 if you have the kicker and defense.
Yeah, it's 9 starts, and then what do they usually have? About 7 bench spots. It's like and they think that's a deep bench too, because usually it's about 15 round.
I'd say these standard ones are probably like 5.
Okay, yeah, I'm not in those leagues.
Yeah, me neither.
I started there, and when I outgrew it, I had to go. Where I'd see these my other. And these, my home leagues were like the homies for real. And I hated that they just wanted to stay vanilla, bro. I'm in this fucking Baskin Robbins, bro. There's 31 flavors in this motherfucker. You got sherbet, and you got a motherfucking cookie dough. You got motherfucking a goddamn Oreos. You know what I'm saying? Cookies and cream, fucking mint chocolate chip. And this motherfucker said, I want vanilla.
Vanilla and chocolate, man. There's a reason
for it.
There's a reason why vanilla and chocolate are still the most popular flavors, right? It's not like people don't like the other ones.
I like to get the swirl.
Most of the basic, yeah. See, even then,
like chocolate swirl. Give me the half black, half white thing. She's better than the motherfucker.
Yeah, man. A lot of people just like to stay basic, and that's fine. But once we expose them to some cookies and cream or some mint chocolate chip or whatever, they might just have a little taste and never go back.
The fudge swirl. The fudge swirl, bro.
The brownie fudge swirl. How about that?
The brownie fudge swirl?
Man, killing it.
And then here's Alex Smith. He's like, hurry up. Place your order. Because he just want to get up. And just shut up, Alex Smith. You just want to get up here and order vanilla. Just like how you were on the field.
And Dennis said, as trash as the Commandos were last night, Sam the Wolf still put up 40 for me in Hustler leagues. Well, yeah, like I was the 45. Thing. Like,
put some respect on his name.
Really trash in the first half, but you start throwing those you start getting the yards, you start getting the touchdowns. Those points.
Hey, listen, bro, I'm one of the sharpest fantasy minds you'll ever encounter, but I do live on Fantasy Row, and Fantasy Row is an acronym, WROE, the fantasy wide range of emotions. We all live on Fantasy Row. And that first half, I was like, why the fuck did I start the Wolf over Burrow, bro? Fuck is wrong with me? Then, you know what I'm saying? You're watching that second half. Oh, yeah, this is why I do that. Told y'all. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic.
Now so Peacock said Thielen also has a bad matchup too, but he's been getting more targets. He said Tank could have a huge play or two though. But is the reason why it's a bad matchup, is it because every team just teabags the Panthers with their running backs though? Because that's pretty much what it is, right?
You mean teabags the Lions, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
And they don't necessarily teabag. The Lions have been a good defense, like pretty much all around, but they're not world beaters in anything though. Middle of the pack against the pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Like, let's see. What are the
Seattle tore them up.
And everyone except Desmond Ridder, as far as like,
I was gonna say everyone except
top 12.
Yeah, like, what did my man Jay Love? He just put up 240 on them, something like that, right?
Yeah, I think if Bryce isn't taking
Bryce sucks.
6+ sacks to the ass, I think Thielen's going to be in his double-digit targets.
Why I like Thielen or even Mingo this week is because I would play Mingo over Tyler Boyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that crazy?
No,
because I don't immediately just jump to all right, there's
Mingo's just going to get a lot of targets, and
of course, Tyler Boyd's going to get an uptick, I would imagine, right? But it's not like he goes playing the outside role. It's like he a lot of times he's just gonna stay doing what he does, and then maybe we see more like Trent Irwin or it's just, you know what I mean? Some random shit, bro. It be like that sometimes.
And I guess even that specifically, it's like the Cardinals are giving up so much booty to the running backs. It's like, I don't know. With Boyd specifically.
Who's playing the Steelers this week?
The Ravens.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Because I was gonna say that's another one where number one options, number one receivers eat every week on the Steelers.
So here's what Kid said for the vanilla. He said vanilla is 10 team or less, team defense, kicker, 4-point passing.
It could be a 12-team vanilla joint.
For sure could be.
It could be a 14-team vanilla joint. I think vanilla is just even most of them are not even PPR, they're half point. It's not, it's that fucking the non-dairy ice cream, the motherfucking you know what I'm talking about, the healthy shit.
And yeah, even Bakes, he said it right here. The vanilla leagues are those that have the defense, kicker spots, 1 QB, no IDP, usually standard or half-point PPR.
See, there it is.
He said his home league is.
See what I'm saying? And when I was my home league for the first 3 years was standard till I got them to finally switch over, right? Because my other leagues that I played in was always PPR from the gate. So and it was definitely a different mindset. It was frustrating where I'm in my standard league, and I'm like, dang, I could really pick up Julian Edelman and plug him in right here. But he's gonna get 4 points because he'll go 7 for 40. You know what I mean? In a PPR, it's pretty awesome, right? For someone you can just pick up. You know what I'm saying? This is back then, 2013, 14 type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then all my standard drafts were just, I'm just gonna go hella running backs, and I'll take like the big streaking receivers, but like Martavius Bryant and fucking Deshaun Jackson, and that shit used to work, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It shit used to work, bro, because I just go hella running backs. If I got a flex of running backs in there, you know what I mean? Standard shit is boring.
Hell yeah. All right.
PPR was that goodness, bro. It
Yeah,
just opened up the player pools. I was trying to open the eyes. I did that too. Did that.
Yeah, and even like pretty much the first the first league that I was really a part of, it was a 2-point PPR, and it was because of the IDP and stuff. So I just always thought that was like the normal way.
Yeah. I like it. Like seeing 200-300 point games and shit. You know what I mean?
And Zonal Throne said, which two should I start going between Mostert, Zay Flowers, Hall, Judy, maybe Jonathan Taylor? Hall for sure. A little nervous about all the other options here, though. I mean, maybe Judy, and you just hope he plays in the slot like 100% of the time.
My bad. Mostert, Judy, and
Mostert, Flowers, Hall, Judy, JT.
We have to do 2?
Yeah.
I almost can't get off this Hall play just because of the matchup, bro. Like, it'd be stupid to not at least throw your guys at the Broncos. I mean, at the Broncos, right? Like, I'm gonna go Hall there. I do like Judy, but man, Who did you say here?
I said Hall and Judy, and you just hope Judy stays in the slot like 100% of the time.
It's funny because I can't really make it. I'm trying to get off Judy here, but I can't. Yeah, give me Hall and Judy.
Could have said the Hustler Leagues are like Rainbow Sherbet.
Yeah, it is. And I like Rainbow Sherbet. I like sherbet, period. I'm an adventurer, though, so I like all the ice creams.
Oh, yeah, Tino. Bogey's told the story. He said, believe it or not, it took years to convince Bogey to play fantasy football.
Yeah, for real. Like, we used to be playing poker. See, and like Tino, he lived there, you know what I mean? Because that's his brother-in-law, when we go play poker, his brother-in-laws, right? And like Tino would always just come through, sit at the table, you know, you just light up an exclusive exotic, right? Smoke it to the face, you know what I'm saying? And then like I would be over there talking shit, bro. Everyone shut up, bro. What the fuck y'all talking about? They be talking about fantasy all day. Like, man, you gonna call me or what? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what's up? What's up, bro? We're playing a hand here. I used to think it would throw me off. That's why I just get mad. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like
12, 13 years ago, bro. Yeah, 13 years ago. Because I was there for like 2 years religiously, bro. Like damn near every night. So like 2012 came around, I was just like, I was on a different time. Switched my mode up.
Yeah,
I was getting a lot of money at that point. And I was smoking a lot of DMT, and I was like, you know, I don't like just throwing money away anymore.
Yeah.
Because I would come through wearing like a safarian hat, bro. And I'm the flush hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was like a signature maneuver, bro. So motherfuckers like, and I would represent it hard. Like it was like 2 hearts on the board, right? We're looking at the flop. There's 2 hearts out there, and if he checks to me, I raise that shit, and then Steamboat be like, "You drawing that flush, aren't you?" I don't got shit, man. Yep, you fucking damn right. Call me. Then that fucking other heart jump out. He like, Then I gotta represent it though. Boom, something feasible, right? Something that matches my last bet. You know what I mean? And he just folded. I'm gonna let you have this 100. You know what I mean? And it had shit. And I showed to him. Ha ha! Hella mad. That's why I started calling him Steamboat too. Because he's out there steaming.
Dennis says, talk about the real news. The Rock inviting Colin Kaepernick to play in the XFL. See, that's what's going to be funny is does Colin Kaepernick really want to play football now? Now it's going to get put to the test. And they are partnered, right, with the NFL in some capacity. Either way,
okay,
like Colin Kaepernick being invited is to get more eyeballs on the
PJ Williams. He was drafted like he was drafted that year that Andrew Luck retired out of nowhere, so, to the Colts, right? That's where he was PJ Walker, and he wasn't even PJ Walker. He was something Walker, right? Then he gets cut, tears it up in the XFL, and he gets a gig back in the NFL. You know what I mean? There's a path to it. But it's like, what's the path for a 36-year-old QB that hasn't played in like almost over half a decade? When's the last time he played? 2017? Yeah, 6 years ago. It would probably be to a backup capacity. And I think Kaepernick in his mind, he'll never be a backup. You know what I mean? You got mad playoff wins, Super Bowl appearance. Yeah. Kirk Cousins can't hold a candle to Kaepernick's playoff record. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott can. There's a bunch of QBs right now in the game. You know what I'm saying? How many playoff W's does Russell Wilson have?
I don't know, enough to win a Super Bowl.
I know, but I'm just saying, hasn't there been
enough to go to the Super Bowl twice?
Right? And then one
that's it, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, he's not far off from Russell Wilson either, and he hasn't played, and Russell Wilson never stopped playing, is my point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Shannon. He said he moved over from Facebook to YouTube. You the man, Shannon.
And the man.
Facebook user, should I get Dubs and drop Ridley in PPR? He said Ridley getting targets.
Who else do you have to drop?
He said, or drop Waller. Come on, man. Drop Waller. Come on.
Waller's a landmine.
Yeah,
someone else will pick him up and be like, who? Waller, put him on my tight end. And he fucks them.
Peacock said wide receiver 3 this week. He said Tank wide receiver 3 or 4. Yeah, it's a bad matchup for Tank as well. So that's one of the reasons of the little fade. But even then, I don't think, I guess I just like the target market share Thielen's been getting.
Man, it's hard to get off the Tank play. I'm trying to decide Tank or Judy in one of my joints. And I got Tank in there right now.
Facebook user, Dubs or Kirk? Go Dubs.
Yep.
And, I just saw this. Claypool is on the move.
Where's it going?
It's a swap of a 6th and a 7th round, and he's going to Miami.
Wow.
Doesn't make too much sense, but they need just depth at that position.
Because they got my man, formerly known as Robbie Anderson, formerly known as the Green Bean, aka the String Bean, aka Chosen Anderson.
No, now it's Robbie Chosen, right?
Oh, he changed it again. He got money up.
Let's go double check real quick. But I know that's what's goofy about him. First it was Chosen Anderson, then it's like Robbie Chosen or some shit like that.
Next he's gonna be he's gonna be Chosen.
Yeah, it's Robbie Chosen.
Do you think Robbie Chosen? My man, the String Bean. Hey, he looks like a String Bean out there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Oh, South Coast. Excuse me. He said now it's Robbie Chose Anderson.
Because he chose it, bro.
Because he chose it.
He's like, listen, let me make sure y'all get this straight. Robbie chose Anderson. You know
man. Robert said, morning, guys. Said, question. Would you start Reynolds over Williams coming back off of his suspension?
How about Bob Chose? That's the next one.
Bob Chose Anderson.
Bobby Chose.
Man, Reynolds over Williams. I probably would. It's just a little bit more chemistry right now. I don't think either one's that great of a play unless we hear something about Amon-Ra and his abdomen.
Playing against Carolina, right?
Oh shit! DJ Reed got ruled out with a concussion.
Seattle. Oh no,
The Jets.
Jets. I like that. Going back to Judy now.
That's Facebook. Facebook user says go with Kamara or Jay Cook. I don't know how we get off Kamara like right now. I mean, for all we know, it could be double-digit targets every fucking game.
Give it to me.
And Patriots, they love giving up
everything underneath
running back. Man, it better not be like another 13 for 30. I mean, that is nice, but like, come on, can we get more than 30 yards?
You know, and what's funny is like, why is Kamara getting the Najee workload from 2 years ago? I want that for Najee now. What happened to the 1 yard dump offs? It's basically a handoff, but it's not.
Yep. Shannon said someone just told me Claypool got traded to the Dolphins. Yep, it was a late pick swap. If you just mentioned that a few minutes ago. And Big BS played DJ Moore, but not Field. Sat him for AR. Okay. And he said, with that said, who would you trade away? I mean, the move was to trade away Anthony Richardson last week after that big, that somewhat big week. I mean, you got to kind of wait unless you because you got to play AR this week, right? Let's see. South
City.
Like, yeah. And Andrew says Flowers or Ridley, half PPR.
Ridley.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, Flowers, he's not a set it and forget it guy.
Nah, I don't even know if he's a matchup guy because I don't even know. I haven't even seen enough to know what to use him against. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they use him in a ton of zone. This team plays a ton of press, to sit him. Like, I don't know. I don't have no analysis on Zay Flowers.
Yeah,
outside of that first game where it was like, oh, okay.
Here's the only analysis that I have: week 1, good game. Week 2, whatever game. Week 3, solid game. Week 4, kind of blah game. So I mean, it's kind of like every other game.
Oh, he's playing checkers.
He's been doing doing
checkerboard,
whatever. So maybe if we're following trends, it's the every other game trend for him right now.
I don't know. I don't tend to do that, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna do some shit like that,
it's like man. I hate it when you hit all the red lights though. You know what I mean? You're like, fuck, I'm on the same street and keep hitting all the reds.
Yep. Marco said Kaepernick hasn't played professional football in over 6.5 years. Yeah, him potentially getting signed to the XFL has nothing to do with with skill set at this point.
And call me crazy. Right? Call me crazy. But like when he went vegan, he loses like 35, 40 pounds. And I feel like that was a part of like what made him like dominant in the run when he would run. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's just so fucking big. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Then he comes back and now his afro's big because now he realizes he was black. You know what I mean? Because before that, he didn't know he was black like that, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
You remember Fresh Prince where it's like they have the flashback. It's like Carlton was like a little, like, I don't know, 6-year-old or whatever. He was reading like the Wall Street Journal and stuff.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to be president. I'm going to be president of the United States. And young Phil, it's like, wow, imagine that. My son being the first black president in America. And then like the young Carlton's like, wait, I'm black.
That's fun. Hey, bro, shout out to my man Double Barrel Daryl, bro. If you're out there in the world somehow watching this, because like his dad was a judge. Like, check this out. His dad was a judge, and Daryl, he grew up in the East Side with all of us, but like his dad was a legit judge. And then, what I'm saying? And then, he had a nice studio and all this shit. And what I'm saying? He made music. And then like I started calling him. I said, oh, your dad's a judge, bro. You're hella like Carlton. He went to Bellarmine, which is like an all boy, like high school. So he was kind of like squared up, talked hella proper. So I called him Carlton. He did not like that, man. He never like one time we were like, this is like years later, like I was like, oh, what up, Carlton, bro? Like we're like at a club or something. He's like, bro, hey, bro, I never liked that shit, bro.
Like, you're adults. I'm not gonna
bad. All of a sudden, the passive aggression just built up enough, man. I'm glad he got it out there and didn't just kill a bunch of people.
It's funny in Bel Air, like, Carlton, he's still, he's still the same thing. I mean, the same character, but he
Yeah,
is.
Uncle Tom.
He's not. Well, he's 1,000,000,000%. Like, but yeah, it's really he's not. Like, he's an athlete in this one, not just like, basketball player who sucks, but he's one of the better lacrosse players, like, on their team. He actually like works out, so he's like a little yoked. But he's got got a crazy blow problem, is what it is with him. And like, I think it started with Xanax, and then it ended up turning into blow later.
Well, because see, here's the thing, bro. You do a lot of them Xanax, bro. You gotta wake up, bro. You're like, oh shit, you need a blow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that shit? Remember the Wolf of Wall Street? It was on them ludes.
Yeah,
it was on the Quaaludes, and they do a blow, just keep everything balanced and shit. And see, that's the thing, though. See, I'm saying Quaaludes, those are barbiturates, if I remember correctly. Someone could fact check me, but that same thing with like Xanax and all that shit, bro. Xanax goes crazy, bro. Like, I'm not really a type of who has anxiety, but I think like irritation is like my version of anxiety. Things that like irritate me, kind of give me anxiety. Like my girl, like nagging me or something. And back in the days, it'd be like, then I'd be on like a bar, you know what I mean? And I'm like, this shit really works. You know what I mean? She's be in there yelling at me, woo, woo, and the garbage and the kids and the this and the house and the woo, woo. And I was like, Xanax works.
And Marco said, Dell, Jameson, Reed, Cooks, Sky, Addison, sit two. Oh, we got a sit two here.
Reed, Cook, Sky, and Addison.
We said you got to sit two.
Yeah, so start one.
No,
basically.
L, Jameson, Reed, Cook, Sky, Addison.
So start two.
I'm sitting Sky, and I think I'm sitting Cooks.
What I'm sitting Sky. It's the Brandon Cooks or Dell. I'll sit Cooks with you. I know it's the Niners, but still.
I played Dell over Reed too.
Yeah, I'm not really fucking with. I'm okay with Reed actually. It's just like it sucks that Watson's back. So you know what I mean. When if you look at that last game, that one game we had with Watson back, when they go 12 personnel, there's no Jalen Reed on the field. So you know what I mean. And I've been saying that too. That's like the obvious people that know like how they're gonna do the personnel they'll put in the different formations. You know what I mean?
Jake said, I'm trying to get Lamar. Other teams hurting at RB. He started Herbert. I mean, Herbert didn't do that bad. It's just that he got hurt. Well, I guess he did only get like 7 points or whatever, 76 yards.
Anything under 10 sucks.
Yeah, he said I offered Jordan Love and James Cook. Fair. I mean, who's
he giving up?
Lamar. I mean, it's fair. I mean, it's
Jordan Love has more fantasy points than Lamar, huh? That's what's crazy because that's what this person's doing. He's like, I'm gonna go buy low on. I mean, not buy low, sell high on those guys.
Also, might depend if it's a 6-point passing touchdown or not.
Yeah, is it 6 points for a passing touchdown in the league? Because honestly, I'll probably do that, bro. Running back just to get a running back on top of it. I'll probably do that, bro. I'm not tripping like that off of Lamar, bro. Lamar's gonna lead that team in rushing though, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, if last week was, and you know what? Let's be honest, bro. This last 2 weeks, is it 3 weeks even? Their defense is not holding nobody down. You know, it's in their secondary. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook user said Mostert, Aaron Jones for a third, and then pick Robinson, McLaurin. Which Robinson? He said, "What do you think?" I don't know. Tell me. Give us the exact Robinson and. I mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, are you rebuilding? Is that why you're doing this?
And then, I'll take either Robinson if it's Bijan or if it's Brian. I mean,
well, yeah, but see, there's also Allen Robinson. I mean, there's a whole bunch of Robinsons.
James Robinson.
Yeah, I mean,
Danger Will Robinson.
And even then, the difference in a Bijan and a Brian, as far as like dynasty goes,
it's not Bijan.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not. And Kidda said Barrios going to get a solid role. I don't think so. I mean, it's all been kind of fluky. I mean, he's been getting some targets, but
return man, extraordinary.
I mean, he's getting targets out there. Let's see what he.
Didn't he return to punts too?
Oh, I mean, I don't know how much he's been returning. Yeah, so he got more targets than Tyreek and Waddle last week. But yeah, it's not like that often. Because the week before that, he got 2 targets, 3 before that.
So, okay. They were playing the Bills. They saw something there. There was a matchup they liked there. But, now I feel like the Bills secondary is about to look like last year again. People don't remember last year. They were all banged up on defense. They were giving up a ton of points, bro. It's not, look at, for what it's worth, the only team they really, really whooped on was Washington. You know what I mean? And who they whoop on? Oh, and the Raiders, yeah.
Barrios still only plays about half the snaps, so that's not.
Damn, they actually whooped on the fucking Dolphins too. Actually, never mind. I retract my statement.
So Jake said got offered Lamar and Kirk for Ridley, Love, and James Cook. Probably do that.
Wait, Lamar.
Oh no, because he's giving up the 3 side.
Yeah, I thought I'd do that.
Yeah,
I'm staying where you got. Where you got is good. I was considering doing it when I thought you were bringing over that side, but you already got that side.
Well, yeah, he's bringing over Lamar. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I'll stay with the J Love side.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Like, they're going to be so sloppy and they're going to put up a lot of points. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Like, they're going to be sloppy, but they do it.
Who you starting this week between Devonta Smith and Romeo Doubs?
If I had to choose, gun to my head is probably Dobbs, bro. I like that matchup.
Yeah, I'm gonna start Devonta in this game, but it's hella close.
I'm crazy, bro. Give me 9 targets or give me 8 targets for Dobbs.
Zeb
taking away all the coverage.
Zeb said Cam Newton wants $5.5 million to go play for the Jets. I mean, that's like nothing for a quarterback. That's like not even backup QB money.
He's gonna be really terrible in that Nathaniel Hackett offense. It's a lot of timing routes. A lot of it's not gonna work.
Marco said, should I drop Stafford or Dak for Bryce in the Dynasty Keeper League?
It would be either.
Oh, fuck that.
In a Dynasty?
No, in a Keeper League. It's a glorified keeper where they keep I don't know.
Yeah, I'll drop Stafford.
Like that.
But I don't even want Bryce Young, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
If you want Bryce Young, then yeah, drop Stafford.
Single QB league. I mean, if it's a super,
it's probably the last year of Stafford's career.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, it could be. His wife been wanting him. His wife had the brain cancer and the surgeries and all that shit. She's been wanting him to retire, and then he goes and he comes back, and then you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's the writing's on the wall. He's gonna be out.
Joe said I need to start thinking Dobbs will put up 35 points a week. He's a running back.
Romeo?
No. Josh.
Oh yeah. I mean, he has a floor of 40 yards rushing. I mean, you asked me last week before the Niner game, how you feel about Josh Dobbs here? I said, well, mobile QBs have always been our little kryptonite, and he's probably going to put up 40 plus. 200 yards and a couple of tugs. He puts up 240, a couple tugs, 48 yards rushing. I like that for Josh. Josh Dobbs is he's a 8th, 9th QB on the year so far.
I don't even know, but I know he's somewhere in the top.
Yeah.
And Adrian said start one out of Javonte Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Tank Dell. Probably going Tank, but it's super close here though.
Only one?
Yeah.
I'm with you. I like Tank. It's a nice bounce. But if he catches the touchdown last week, I mean, if there's no flag on that touchdown he caught, then there's no people are not really asking about him.
And Dobbs is a QB 16 at the moment.
Okay, I was totally off.
Pedro said, "Who would you rather have, Deshaun Watson or Anthony Richardson?" Probably Deshaun.
Yep. I mean, it's going to be way more fun having Richardson.
Mm-hmm. Peacock said Barrios had 91 return yards last week. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Guess just depends on how much the return points are worth.
Is he from the U? Did he go to the U?
Yeah.
Cool.
And Derek, we mentioned this. Claypool to the Dolphins. This is how much they're hurting that wide receiver right now.
Yeah, outside of Tyreek and Water, right? That's really all they got. Now they got Claypool. And you want to know what you want to know? You ready for this? It's gonna be really annoying if they start using him like in the backfield and shit.
Who?
Claypool.
Oh man.
You know that's been his getup since he was at the fucking Steelers. This is why people like him, because they remember that one game where he was getting the end arounds and the carries out of the backfield, and he scored a couple tugs through the air.
We'll see. I know Mike McDaniel's a smart motherfucker.
He's not a good receiver though, to be honest.
Yeah,
because he's like a true gadget guy in my opinion.
Yeah,
like he's like a Swiss Army knife. He's not good at anything. He's just okay at like several things.
Zeb said Purdy, Burrow, Stafford, Goff. Pick one.
I'm okay.
Might be Stafford.
In order to be Stafford, Purdy, and then everybody else.
Watch Burrow just go and shred the Cardinals because everybody's QB does. Big BS said Puka. What's this? Olave, right? But he put the little olive emoji there also. Mixon or Pierce start two. Well, of course, it's going to be Puka, even with Cooper Kupp coming back. That don't matter.
I like it even better.
I think I'm starting Mixon over Olave and Pierce here. A&J Films. Should I trade George Kittle, Amari Cooper for Nico and Evan Ingram?
Sure.
I'm just going to say no.
Wait, he's bringing over Nico and Ingram? I'm doing that.
Bogey says yes. I say no. I hate making trades like this.
I mean, like, you get something to use right now. Cooper is nothing to him right now. He's on a bye week.
Yeah.
That's why I'll do this. I think this is only and to get you get on the Evan Ingram and get off. And listen, I love George Kittle. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a matchup thing all year.
Yeah, I mean it improves you this week, but then after that, I don't know. If someone gets hurt, I mean you'll win this trade, but it's not like Evan Ingram's going out there and scoring a bunch of touchdowns like either. That's kind of what's keeping him like not being a superior tight end right now.
And you are just prolonging bye weeks if they're still coming, because it's like you coming off of Cooper is like I traded for a Justin Herbert in one of the super flexes I'm in because he's on a bye week and that person was down to do it. I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'm willing to do that. Now theoretically I don't have him not even theoretically, I don't have him this week, but theoretically I have him the rest of the way, barring injury.
Zeb said Boston Scott or Chris Evans. Boston Scott even going to play this week? I'll just go Chris Evans, like out of the not knowing if Boston Scott is even going to play.
Has he been dead?
He hasn't played the last 2 weeks.
Damn.
Jay Judah, what up? He said got offered Pollard and Evans for Kamara and Adams. What would y'all do? Or just hold?
Pollard and Evans for Kamara and Adams. I'd stay with Kamara and Adams.
Yeah. Happy Trees, what up? Let's smoke it up.
What it do?
And Yuck said, how high are y'all on Pacheco? CM Punk straight edge, Iron Sheik with Hacksaw. And he said, we love cocaine or New Jack ECW. Higher than a bingo hall.
Bingo hall for me. I love Pacheco. And look at his schedule too.
Yeah.
Hopefully, okay. What's funny? Look at Minnesota, bro. On paper, what are they against the run? I don't think it's that terrible because they haven't played like Josh Kelly might have like fucked it all up for their little average. You know what I mean? But I'm not scared of no fucking Minnesota. Like it starts here. Even last week against the Jets, where it was like, remember we were like, get through this matchup, and then Pacheco has lovely schedule on the way. And like he tore the Jets up. They're like, all right, look at we're already here.
And Zeb said any news on Jamal Williams? Nope. Just chilling where he's at.
Jamal Williams is on the IR.
This is funny. Pedro said said, random question. How would you guys feel if you and your significant other were arguing and they go and they drop all your star players while you're asleep or not? It said on your phone for a while. Your thoughts?
Okay, see, I'm like eye for an eye. So if because she knows you never do that. Don't even, right?
I have way too many teams to drop everybody.
If she just did that to any of my teams, bro, I'm taking all her makeup because that costs a lot of money. And I'm putting it into the toilet and I'm peeing on it.
Then you're gonna go buy more in the next day.
It's all good. It's the principality. Listen, I'll give her the money for it even. Yeah, here, go buy more makeup.
I wouldn't even trip because as soon as I notice that it's done, it's just it's getting undone.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I mean, and it sounds like this just happened to dude.
Yeah, I know. I hope not, Pedro. I hope not, Pedro.
I hope you didn't kill her.
Roboito said low wake and bake. Let's get it.
There you go. God.
Zeb said Jonnu Smith or Kincaid. I mean, it's crazy that this is even a question because Kincaid's done a whole lot of nothing and Jonnu's been balling the last 2 weeks. So
yeah, and then like, what is this? Because of fucking Dalton Schultz is like hurt or something? Am I missing something? Why is Kincaid a question there?
Yeah, Knox has sucked. So no way. Greg Russo out.
Okay.
That makes a couple decisions easier for me.
Me too, yeah.
Bullshit though, man, because fucking Jags, man, they give up the booty to these pass rushers, and I thought Russo was about to go out there and get at least a sack out there. Oh, yeah, and I totally forgot to check Montez Sweat's points.
Yeah, what did he do?
From yesterday. Nice, 26 points yesterday.
Let's go.
Very
nice. Yeah, I got a shitload of Montez Sweat. Love that guy.
Let's see. Yeah, Niners say Claypool to the Dolphins. Yeah.
Yeah, if I had Claypool, I'd still flipping him someone that's like loving that news.
Brandon said, I got Cup coming back. I'm thinking of flexing Dubs. Like thinking of flexing Dubs over Cup. Todd Niner said, pick up Claypool. He's to the moon.
Stop trolling. I fuck with Niner though. Hey, what's up, Niner? How you doing, brother?
Let's see. And Zeb said, Bills or the Ravens, Dean?
It'd be the Bills.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, they're holding it down even without Trey White. Still, Ravens, a little fluky on their end, but their defense has been holding teams down. But I feel like it's I don't know. They haven't been getting a lot of turnovers, right? Not a lot of sacks. It seems like maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem that way.
They've been kind of quiet. It's not like we've been calling Roquan Smith's name since like week 1. He's just been like doing his thing, but But see, that's the thing though. Is he steadily does his thing and finishes in the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny. Yuck said I'm actually putting Claypool in my IR everywhere.
Why is he on? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, do you think?
Well, it's because he hasn't been playing. He's been like a healthy scratch and shit. So like he's been out. Oh man. Amon-Ra is not going to practice today due to the abdomen, and the team expects to know more about his status for Sunday's game within the next 24 hours.
That's cool. I like this. Good note. Good 24-hour notice. At least that's the decency I need. Okay, Dan Campbell.
You son of a bitch.
My girl, she went and got breakfast burritos. She texted me. Well, not think she texted. She texted me. She said, "I think I left the veggie one." I'm like, "Fuck, thanks." The tofu one. All right. She left the fuck up. Mine was supposed to be the bacon one. Okay. God fucking damn it.
Zeb said Zach Ertz, Jonnu, or Hurst. Go Ertz.
Yep.
And Emil said, oh no, Amon-Ra. I mean, he said that he was gonna play like when they asked him right away. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't listen to what the players have to say, really.
Never know. You know, it's crazy. He might have an abdomen, but he's still hitting the bench. He's still hitting the bench press, huh?
Probably.
His dad's like, man, you better keep hitting those weights.
Whoever this is on Facebook. Well, first off, Facebook user, come over to YouTube so it actually put your name so we can shout you out. Type in Fantasy Football Hustler. We just said that Amon-Ra St. Brown is not expected to play today.
But practice today.
But they will know if he's going to play within 24 hours or not. So he said Nuka, St. Brown, or Dell. As of now, I'll just say Nuka, but better come back. And we always do a late night Saturday show.
Why is that a question? Like, it should have just been like I mean, Nuka and St. Brown, you just play those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said help at the flex. I'm assuming it's like an 8-man league or something.
I guess.
And Zeb said, he said Derek Carr better play. Got Winston also, but don't want to start his whack interception ass. I mean, Derek Carr fucking sucks, dude. He didn't do nothing last week. Derek Carr sucks. Like Winston might actually go out there and throw some touchdowns. All right. We have caught up. Don't forget, guys, go join the 420 crew. Go to 420crew.org. We now have multiple chats that are live during the day going down. So if you didn't catch a live stream or you just want to bullshit, with the crew, you want to ask some trade questions, things like that, go join up. 420crew.org. We got most of the guys who are here in the chat are in the 420 crew. So we're over there just chopping it up a bunch. And yeah, really just the access to getting your questions, answered when we're not on live. I mean, that's a big time flex over there. It's going to help you out. Let him know, Derek. He said, smash that thumbs up for the 420 crew. Let's see. We got more people watching than thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. Come on, guys. Smash it so hard that you break your phone screen. Ugh. And Facebook user said, what's the YouTube channel, please? It is Fantasy Football Hustler. Fantasy Football Hustler or 420 Fantasy Hustler. I see where you are on Facebook, so I'll put the link in there just in case. Oops, there we go. Just in case, there goes the link. Adventures from the Q said trying to do a PPR. Ayuk, Christian Watson, ETN, QB's love. That's Ayuk, man.
Yep.
Peacock said trying to do a 2-for-1 trade. Trade Boyd, Curtis Samuel for someone like Olave, Dubs, Flowers, or Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
If you could somehow trade Boyd and Curtis Samuel for Dubs, Christian Kirk, those would be the first guys that I want, and then Olave.
What you need is you just needed to Olave probably the guy because you need another bad Olave game and you need Boyd to show out, and then you go, yeah, look at these shiny things I got here. Give me your old tarnished and tattered fucking Chris Olave. You know what I mean?
Let's see. And
get the clamps on him, the desperation clamps on him.
Jake said, I don't have a good feeling about Kittle this week. Let's go see how Kittle has fared in the past against the Cowboys.
You know, I have an affinity for Star Wars. I don't like it when someone says I got a bad feeling about this.
All right, let's see. Let's go to last year.
You fuck with Star Wars like that?
What?
You fuck with Star Wars like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like Star Wars, but I'm nowhere near like anywhere close to like,
Yeah, to know like I have a bad feeling about this is like the most reoccurring shit they put in every movie somehow, some way.
Let's see. So, dang. You guys don't, 49ers don't play the Cowboys every year, huh?
No.
Yeah. I thought that would be one of those rivalries that they just like got on.
No, the way the way it works, right? You play so when you have your rotation of divisions that you play, right?
Yeah.
And then so this year Are we playing? Oh yeah, this year we're playing the entirety of the NFC East.
Yeah.
Right. So
but isn't there always like one or two games that like randomly
no.
get on there that
not necessarily, because it's always something to do with the record. So next year, whoever wins the NFC West division and whoever's first place will have a game against the NFC East champions next year.
Uh-huh.
And then the second place teams will play each other in one game. Third place team. That's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, even in those times that like, okay. Then there's the games, like you said, where they're gonna do the scheduling and like fandismism.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah. Like, for example, don't the Chiefs and like the Bills, don't they always like play each other now? Like ever since that's been like a
not
thing?
necessarily. That's what I'm saying though, but it's just worked out that way.
Okay.
Because they play each other. They're playing the AFC East and the AFC West one year, right? Then they both win at the top of their division. Then they play against each other next year. Okay. Then, you know what I'm saying? They're playing each other in the playoffs. And then, you know what I mean? Like, we've seen Patrick Mahomes, Allen, 4 times?
It's been a bunch.
Yeah. Just the way it's been working out.
And Ron said, will Cup and Taylor play this weekend or no? So the Rams came out and said that they're expecting Cooper Kupp to play this weekend. We have not heard anything about Jonathan Taylor. We just know that he's been practicing in full the last 2 days.
Cray and the motherfucker Z.
So there's still a lot up in the air about both guys because we don't know how much Kupp is going to play.
And I'm on the record for saying I didn't think Kupp would play.
Yeah,
is that a 1 o'clock game?
It is.
Okay.
Damn, what the fuck? T. Higgins is practicing today.
That's insane too, but I don't think he plays. But it's like, am I just the best reverse jinxer right now?
Maybe. Yeah, and so even with Cooper Kupp, they didn't even say expected to start. It's expected to play, and it's barring any setbacks. And the Rams are being cautious with him keeping on account at practice. I'm told he's felt good enough to extend for the football, and even made a one-handed grab in practice.
So they're like, you good? He's like, yep.
And shit, how many hamstring injuries he had, right? Like, I mean, no one's going to know better than him how it's feeling.
He had an IR. He had an IR hamstring, in 29? No, he had the ACL in 2019, right? No, 2018, he had the ACL.
It's hard to keep up with all his damn injuries. Got so many of them.
But the thing is, it's always like lower extremity joints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's injury prone versus injury riddled. Because it's two different things.
Stranger said if Higgins plays, expect him to be limited use at best. I don't even think he's going to play. I mean, it's the what's it called? It's the fractured rib. Like, getting out to practice is one thing, but you hear about
all the shit they're saying about Jimmy.
What?
That like Jimmy will always choose the side where he's not going to play. He'd be like, "Oh, my shoulder. Yeah, I can't go." You know what I mean? And then like Julian Edelman, he was saying some shit where he's like, "Yeah," and then you'd see like, me on the side, we're getting shot, we're getting a cortisone shot, and they're like, we're getting back in there, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jimmy be like, "Yeah, I'm good." You know what I mean? But it's like T. Higgins, like I'm bringing this up because like, yeah, maybe they give him a shot right in his fucking rib.
You know why Jimmy's not stressing? You know why he's not stressing? This thing right here, this face right there. Like he's just not tripping. He just smiles. Mm-hmm. Not playing. Cashes that check, and goes fuck some.
Goes home to like 12, like a dozen women.
Yeah, I mean, just
He's the first one to ever have 2 sextuplets. He had a dozen of them.
He's trying to show off Ric Flair.
He's like, when I go vanilla, I go real vanilla. It's like 12 white ones.
Jake said, instead of getting Lamar, would you try to trade Kittle, James Cook for Andrews? I really want to move on from Kittle. That's the thing. Like, who wants to trade for Kittle?
You're trying to pay someone to take him off of you now, huh?
Yeah, like who wants?
Here's James Cook. Take him up off me.
Yeah,
I don't know. I probably just stay with Kittle. not gonna chase the one game that Mark Andrews finally showed up.
Yeah,
it is kind of crazy though, because it's like it's really who the fuck do they got over there? Zay Flowers hasn't really been a thing. It's like Mark Andrews, he like it's just that it's not Greg Roman's system, so I don't just automatically go to it anymore. You know what I mean?
And Ron said, "Will Cup's playing time cut into Puka's touches, or will Nuka still start?" Well, he's still going to be a starter, like either way. But will it cut into his touches? I don't know how it couldn't.
No, they're going to run through. They run a ton of 3 wides, so you know what I mean. Why would it?
Well, it's not going to affect his starting, but it's definitely going to affect his touches and targets. He ain't getting 25 targets in a game with Cooper Kupp out there. Let me just say that
it's possible.
That'd be crazy.
Okay, what did everyone say about Romeo Doubs? Oh, Christian Watson's coming back. Romeo Doubs, just drop him. I know no one really said that.
No. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying
Puka's not going to be the
it's
leading.
a world where he comes back, takes a Kupp, takes a lot of the attention away, and it's still, you know what I mean? I mean, and for this game specifically, do you think Kupp's playing a full complement of snaps? Probably not.
No, but here's what I'm saying. Puka is going to go from the first 4 weeks of the season being pretty much the most targeted person.
To like maybe
that number is going to drop.
10,
He's
12.
Still going to be a wide receiver 2. He could even be a wide receiver 1 on a fantasy.
Be a wide receiver 1. It's kind of bad out
for
there.
Sure. If nothing else, be a flex that you want to start every week. So like, no matter what.
I mean, I'm not down with it. That's why I say let's go buy Puka.
Yeah, for sure.
Go buy Puka with this news right now.
But that's why I wanted to draw that out a little bit, because no matter what, it's going to affect his touches. It has to, but it's not going to affect his touches to where Nuka is nothing.
You ain't lying.
And Jair said, "Do you like Addison over Higgins if he plays?" Yeah, but that's just because I don't like Higgins at all this week, and I really don't think he plays.
Higgins has been bad, and he's been hurt.
He could take one bad hit to the ribs and just be like, I'm done for the game. Like, fuck, he got me in the right spot or whatever. I don't even think they'd risk him like that either.
You know, it's probably going to be a real big giveaway, too, when they see him on the field and he's hella bulky on one side because he got all them phone books right there.
Yeah.
That side.
Someone comes up, you've been bulking up here, and then feel the corner of that big-ass phone book.
He's like, how many phone books you got in there?
No one's shanking me up today, I'll tell you that much.
He's duct taped the shit out. Let's go.
And Joe said Jimmy G. He said Jimmy G didn't play, but Jacoby Brissett played with a broken finger.
See, that's what it was. Yeah, because that's what they were saying on the McAfee, right? Like Jimmy fucking he had like the shoulder when he got the shoulder against Arizona when Brady was suspended. And then Edelman was something, he was hurt or something. Oh, I think, yeah, because then the emergency QB roles were Edelman and then Jacoby Myers in that order. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, because they're both former QBs and whatnot. I mean, and I think Myers is actually his was like in high school. Like he was like, it wasn't like he was like, okay, I ain't played QB in a minute, but yeah, I played QB. And they put him out there, broken finger, gave him a shot.
Yeah.
Get in there. Jimmy's like, listen, bro, I'm cool. And listen, when I heard that, I got mad immediately. I'm like, he did that shit with us for hella years.
And Jair said also have Dell. So Addison, Dell, or Higgins. See, it's kind of close because I feel
Did you hear the rumor that Jimmy possibly could have went in that NFC championship? They were saying that too.
Yeah. I believe
that like he could have been active as the backup, but he's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I hurt myself.
Yeah.
For my future. And then we needed him. Remember me and you, we was covering that game, and then we both noticed it. And then they showed Jimmy, he's just smiling, kind of shaking his head, sitting there on the bench. Like, well, of course they would show Jimmy there, right?
Yeah.
A little salt and pepper. He was looking good, huh?
I mean, you know, it's one of those things. He gets hurt. They're gonna give him a big ass contract. Like, fuck no, they're not. He gets hurt. Right? Anyone gonna give him a big contract? Fuck no, they're not. If he wins the game, if he comes in there and wins the game, are the 49ers even going to give him a contract? It's going to be based on the injury, not on anything else.
Got to go win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How about this too? He gets a concussion right now at the Raiders. They're like, Jimmy, you're not progressing through the protocol. What is your name, Jimmy?
James.
I don't know. He's not ready yet. James like, dude. And he's like, Jimmy gets on the phone. He got all this money. He just does all exotic shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we got those half dozen Eskimo women I was ordering. Yes.
I mean, I need the breast milk of a Cambodian.
He's flying them in, bro. You know what I mean?
Angelo said, should I be selling DJ more and capitalizing off yesterday or starting him for a while? So he's got a really good October schedule. So I'd probably ride him through October.
Yeah,
it just depends on how high you can sell high on him, because like if it's going to be some 2-for-2 trade where DJ Moore is just in the mix, you know, like
what if it's DJ Moore plus one more piece and bring back Jefferson?
I mean, it'd have to be something like that.
And it'd be like a good piece though, right? DJ Moore plus. Okay, would you do this?
Most people are like when most people sell DJ Moore, they're not even gonna think that way. They're just gonna, I can get like 3 pieces for DJ Moore. Let me go trade.
Thinking of like tearing up.
Horrible.
Why would I get off DJ Moore unless I'm tearing up somehow? Like,
yeah,
unless I have DJ Moore and I'm fucking wounded. Like I got all the injuries. I need a starting lineup for real. I'm like, here's DJ Moore. Give me your whole team. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it.
Somehow.
Tina said, what the fuck just cost $189 to fill up the Tahoe? I mean, it's crazy because like, man, it's the most expensive gas has been since I lived here in Vegas right now. It's some bullshit.
What is it over there?
It's getting close to $5. Well, in a lot of places it is $5, but I go to Costco and it's like $4.70 or like some shit like that. But it's like over $5 everywhere else. And the $5.50s in a lot of places.
Well, there's a war going on, right? Like there's still the situation in. I mean, just saying, anytime you have like conflict,
there's always some fucking
everything
war.
goes up.
There's always some war or some shit going on. Like, man, we just want our gas to be regularly priced. We don't care about the rest. Yeah, Tino said, Brad, 705 over there. Yeah, man. One of the reasons I got out of Cali, not like gas prices were the main reason, but yeah, just amongst everything in California. Flatboat, pick 2 for the flex. Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, Romeo Dubs, Tutu Atwell, Sanders, Cam Akers, and shout out to Flappo, a new Twitch follower. I'm gonna go Dubs, and I'm gonna go Tank Dell.
I'll go Dubs and Sanders.
Let's see. Peacock said we got our first cold front. Finally, it's like 82 degrees.
Damn, bust the thermal out. Hey, he's such a long. Do you call it thermal or a long john, Peacock? I feel like he calls it a long john.
JJM said, would you start Madison? No. Mostert or Gibbs?
Mostert?
Yeah. I guess I like the upside of Mostert over Gibbs.
I mean,
damn, Derek Spoiled says 345 over here in Jersey right now.
It's 45?
345. $3.45.
Wow. Yeah,
$3.45.
God fucking damn it. What are they doing over there?
Think there's
you live like in the like, I mean, because listen, I know like Jersey, like, I mean, like, you know, they got sticks over there, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just get cheap, things get cheaper out there, like in the outskirts.
Isn't there a lot of, I mean, maybe because there's so much public transportation, like over there, maybe gas just automatically isn't as high. Who knows?
Motherfucking cigarettes is though, for sure.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, well, I guess I don't know about New Jersey, but isn't New York like the highest tobacco tax? It's like,
I'm sure. I mean, wouldn't it be the tri-state? Okay, I guess it is 2 different states because it's still a tri-state area, right? But obviously 3 states, tri-state. Okay. I just figured it out right there. Did you see that?
That's why they call it.
That's why they call it. Oh, because of the 3 of them. Now, what's the third one? Was it Washington? Maryland,
Connecticut, right?
Connecticut. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's right there. It's right across the bridge.
Are New Jersey and Connecticut like right next to each other? I think so, right?
It's all like when I went from New York to Connecticut, it was like an hour.
Okay, yeah, hella close.
Yeah, I went to Middlebury though,
right? Like Bury, right?
Yeah, Middlebury.
Bury.
There you go. Had it right the first time.
Yeah, let's see. Let's pull up Google
like
Maps.
my brother-in-law, right? He grew up in Jersey City, and then like his pops is an ophthalmologist, right? So like he had his own practice and then moved out to Connecticut. And then now that they're kind of having things, right?
Yeah.
So they got this big ass house, and all the neighbors, bro. And I've been to this house. Right? All the neighbors, they're like dummy far, bro. Like every house is like on like acres plus.
Yeah.
So, so there's no fences. So I was like, it's just a common thing. You just see like deers just walking through their shit in their backyard. Yeah. And he had hella grass, bro. And it's funny because when I'm talking to his dad, right? Because his dad's hella cool. Yeah, say that. He's like, yeah, he's like, I like doing my own lawn. I was like, what? Oh, because y'all don't got Mexicans out here or something, right? I just, you know what I mean? Immediately went to the bad joke. He's like, oh no, man, I love doing my lawn. He's like, I got a John Deere. I said, can I drive it? He said, oh yeah. He's like, matter of fact, you want to do the lawn? I'm like, nah, I don't want to fuck it up because he had the nice little lines and shit. I was like, but I do want to mob it. I was getting sideways on that thing. I was like, this shit hard, bro. I'll do the lawn every day. I wouldn't hire no Mexicans. I was like, fuck, I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, just regular old Forrest Gump. Huh? It was so fun cutting that grass. I just did it for free.
Hey, you ever seen Can't Buy Me Love?
I don't think so.
It's one of those movies that's been remade over and over again. Like I think like even like fucking what's his name? Even like Nick Cannon did one where like
Peacock said he says thermal.
Okay, cool. He's normal.
Tina said, why is gas different in prices depending on where you live? It doesn't make sense.
Tax?
Well, taxes and just cost certain amounts to get it into certain parts of the country, right?
You know, what's funny is because see, when I think about how low he said it's in Jersey, right? I immediately go to the mobsters. You know what I mean? They got some Teamsters over there. They're selling the gas for the low. You know what I mean? They're getting it direct, cutting the middleman out.
So look at that. Peacock gas is like $3.20 over there, he says.
I feel like in Texas, everybody just has barrels of gas, though. Am I crazy?
Yeah, it's like, what would I rather have? Would I rather have like legal weed or like gas $2 cheaper?
Barrels of gas and guns.
Just hella guns.
The Texas way.
What up, Trip? He said, drop Hunt for Claypool. Yeah, both are kind of blah. I think I'd rather just keep Hunt.
Yeah, because if anything happens to Ford, Hunt becomes like a volume guy for real.
Tina said, I'm about to get like 5 55-gallon drums.
There you go.
So I can fill them up when gas gets cheap. He said, start slanging gas on the side.
Hey, somebody's at the thing. They had the thing about to fill up. God damn it. Hey, come over here, man. You know what I mean? And I'll just have them in gas cans already.
I got 20 gallons for you right here.
Got a 20-gallon gas tank right here for man, half the price, man. What's that? What kind of car you got? Oh, we got the unleaded. You know what I mean? I want to tell the story about one of our guys, but I don't want to say his name because
Jerry Jones. He went on 105.3 The Fan this morning.
Oh shit! Okay, he was over there with Popovich.
He said it's looking very promising, quote unquote. It looks very
Papa. There you go.
Looking promising that Dallas will have its best 5 starting offensive linemen on the field.
Hey, you know what I like, Jerry Jones? I promise you, I want to be like Jerry Jones because he's not a coach, he's not a doctor or a play caller or any of those things. But he is though. He's like, all my linemen are gonna play. You know what I mean? You're not a doctor. Fucking love it. You know why? He probably calls them on the side. Listen, you're gonna play. Here's a little extra something.
Yuck said, "In Jerry we trust."
Hey, listen, this is like the 3rd iteration of Jerry. He's died a few times over. He just has several clones of him. Just transfers his essence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like you get him in the sun too long, starts to melt and shit. So like,
you know what it is?
He keeps an extra one on chill. You know what I mean? An extra Jerry clone body.
He's learned the ways of the Dembala.
Oh, is that what it is? he gets in there. Hi there, Dembala. Give me the power, I beg of you. America's team of Dembala's America's God.
All right, now here's a real question for you.
And you know what's crazy? Because in the voodoo religion, Dembala is like a light god, like of the white, it's not like the demonic side. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So they totally just took that and ran with it, and it was like totally inaccurate.
Okay, but now here's a real question for you, and because Derek just said the new Chucky series started back again, so I watched season 2 when it was on Peacock, and then now I guess they're going to be releasing each episode as it airs on TV. So I already watched episode 3-1.
Okay, I haven't seen 3-1 yet. I didn't know it was back. My girl was my girl was saying, "Isn't it supposed to be back?" I haven't checked it, so I'm excited. I'm gonna let it stack a little bit.
What's your
they left us off where it had the fucking what's her name?
I want to hear what your thoughts are on season 2 compared to season 1.
Season 1 was awesome. Season 2 was hilarious because they're doing hella Chucky things, like the it's hilarious. Like he goes to the fucking, and then they're obviously expanding the lore. So with the backstory of him as a kid going to this Catholic school and they're crooked over there, and you know what I mean? It's extra much. It's hilarious though. Like they had the nice Chucky and you know what I mean? It's hilarious.
All right, here's the part that I really don't like. Why are they force feeding the teenage boys relationship so much?
It's been like that from the gate.
Well, I know it has, but it's getting
and the creators are proud gay man too.
Okay.
So
and I mean,
when you watch, because this is what he said, like, because like when the first, I don't know if they're doing this, they got to be doing this with the third season. Like after every episode, there's like where they all sit down and they kind of talk and recap the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I really I just feel like, I mean, there's no other relationships that they talk about like at all throughout the entire time. They literally could. Even if they did not have that as a plot.
Here's what bothers me.
What bothers
me is how is all their parents just dead all of a sudden, and they're all just dealing with it in this fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yo.
Yeah, Derek said facts. I always got to fast forward that part. Yeah, and I mean, luckily it's like 15 seconds. You just hit it like 2 or 3 times.
I mean, and you know what's crazy is that they show this on USA even. Like USA is partnered with Sci-Fi on this gig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like they're showing it on a USA network where it's like, you know what I mean? Like
it's different if the relationship meant something to the show. It literally doesn't. Like it makes like zero difference on anything because either way they're just like best friends.
Right? Okay. So here I'll add some layers to it, right?
Go ahead.
So like the creator, he's also the writer, he's also the one that like did all the movies, he did it all. You know what I mean? So it's him, right? But like he says, like that kid character was like him as a kid, right? And his dad didn't accept him being gay, so that's where the gay aspect of it comes in because his dad was abusive, and it made him put his dad. Like it made Chucky be able to like get in his head, like, yeah, okay, let's kill your dad. You know,
and there's no pushbacks either on like any of them.
But it also helps. You know, when you ask why, the answer is like it's right under all our. It's obvious. It's because it helps networks' bottom line now these days to to have LGBTQ things in their storylines because it is real life, right? Like quote unquote, But I'm just saying, like, making it the main character, that's not uncommon these days. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had showed me a Coca-Cola commercial, right? This is probably like 5 years ago. And this was not showing in America, but it was other countries were showing this Coca-Cola commercial where there's a pool boy. He's out there cleaning the pool and he's like getting hot, takes his shirt off. And there's the little girl, she's in the house watching him, and there's the little brother there too. And they're fighting on who's gonna bring him the Coke. Because they're both jocking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Like or how about this? My oldest is 16, and I always volunteered shit when I was a kid. When she was a kid, I would always volunteer, do all the chaperoning, and then when she was in kindergarten, all the way up to like 5th grade for real. It's always me or my girl volunteering with all the events, PTA shit. I like to be involved because it's my firstborn, and I was a D-boy, so I'm very paranoid of who's around my kids. So I just like knowing shit, right? Long story longer, I saw kids grow up where like, it was the little boy, he would wear the Mary Janes and he had his fingers painted. And then like, now he's in 1st grade and his hair's longer. And then by the time he's in 5th grade, he's identifying as a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, it was just normal. But I'm like, wow, like because when we were growing up, that was just not normal. But see, that's the thing is like, what is normal? That's subjective. You know what I mean? Normal is subjective. Whatever person says is but they're used to their normalities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the problem with humans in general is that like we forget our primal instincts that we were able to adapt to anything.
Yeah.
So it's hard for people to adapt to these things that they're just not used to. And I mean, we're from California, so it's mad diverse. Like, you know what I mean? They weren't really that far fetched for us, like, especially growing up where I grew up. It's like it's just a melting pot of every fucking walk of life. So,
and then there's nothing like wrong with it. Like, you know, that lifestyle, do whatever you got to do. It's where it just gets thrown into movies and TV.
But like I said, it's because it helps their bottom line.
I know. Literally, there's no point.
How many black faces do you see leading like sitcoms and talk shows and all this shit? A lot more in the last since Kaepernick started taking a knee. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then it started to hurt your bottom line if you didn't support this BLM or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's awesome to see everything colored up. It just sucks to know that it's because it helps their bottom line. That's why they're doing it. Finally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They used to not hire Rashids. They would hire Rickies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were hiring Michaels, not Love Michaels. You know what I mean? Like, but see, now it helps their bottom line. So they do that. Like, it's just, it's fake. That's why I don't like it. But I do like it because at least nonetheless opens the doors up. Marcus Grant is funny because, you know, that other channel we used to work with, he was one of those dudes that try to like champion like this type of shit. So when he brought Marcus Grant on, he goes, how does it feel to be a pillar and open up doors for other black fantasy analysts? And then Marcus Grant, he just goes, you know, I don't look at it like that. I look at it like I'm Marcus Grant. I work in the NFL Network. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like this. It's colored more than you think. Is basically what he was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like it was just funny because you know he thought that was like the $1 million question to ask.
Well, yeah, and which is stupid, and especially because it's like Robbie's talking about. I mean,
yeah, that's the guy we're talking about. Thank you.
I've been talking about. Oh yeah, you're just like one of the pillars in the fantasy football, you know, community, and like Marcus Grant's already thinking way big. He worked for the NFL Network.
Yeah,
you know, like, I mean,
he's been on TV for like a decade at that point. Like, you know what I mean?
Like
he called baseball games for minor leagues before like AAA teams and shit like that. Like he had a nice little road.
Yeah,
where he been open, and he was talking about more so the people that opened the doors for him years ago, like decades ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it was dope. When I had Marcus Grant on, I had to ask him. So you know, living in that Valley, Joe, you know, you were fucking with Mac Dre. Like, oh yeah, come on, man, you can't live around there and not be messing with Mac Dre.
And you know what's funny too is him and the Fantasy Couch. Because I was on a stream with them on one of those leagues we did. I think it was like Clocks League or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been, yeah, but I forget which one. But anyways, and then he was like, "Yeah, we got a rivalry here because they went to rival high schools."
Okay,
you know what I mean? It's funny too.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, but and then he came up in the mainstream space and he came up in like the independent space. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Couch is legit, man. Shout out to Hussein the Brain. You know what I mean?
It's funny. Peacock said, bro, you wanted me to ask that question. I was like, nah.
I remember that. I remember going over when because Robbie would he knows I just spirit these things out. He's like, hey, help me write a show sheet. And he's like, this is what I got so far. And I told him too, I was like, man, you don't think like 1 million people are asking him this question this year in like the BLM movements and all this, you know what I mean?
Goofy. And Brandon said, y'all got to help me get Madison off the team.
Okay.
You got to just go drop him. Like, that's the only way you can,
I got the answer.
That's the only way you can easily get him off your team. I don't know. You got to package him up. As like
when he gets so wounded, like you can't just like release.
No, you got to package him up in like a 3-for-1 and like him be like the third piece that you're sneaking in there, you know, to go along with the other two pieces.
Might sour the deal. Who do they got? They got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Chiefs have actually been good at stopping the run.
I think a lot of teams had to abandon the run against them too, though.
I guess that's a yes and no. Chiefs haven't been like just whooping ass.
World beaters either. Yeah, I mean, they put up dub on the Jets last week, and then I went to sleep in that game, woke up later on, it was 23-20.
Because really, it was just week 1. That was the only running backs. And I mean, Gibbs didn't really do much. I mean, it was a little bit more Monty, right? Because ETN, they shut him down week 2.
But they were winning that game the whole time too, right? So there was
no, that was a really close, shitty game, remember?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, is they never not had the lead though. You know what I mean? So
Still,
they never.
It's not like I'm
just saying that's how they
go back and look. I don't think they abandoned the run for Jacksonville. It wasn't
Jacksonville. No. I'm talking about the Detroit game. My bad. That's my fault.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was the game where they got their
dummy ass ugly. It was dummy ass ugly, back and forth ugly.
So that was the only game where anybody did good, is what I'm saying. Next week after that, Jacksonville, they didn't do nothing. Chicago, they literally zero that game. And then the Jets, they had a little bit, but Chiefs are one of the toughest against the run right now and giving up points to the running backs.
You think Robert Saleh, he comes out this week, is like, all right, we're gonna let just Brees Hall go out there and do his thing, because it's like, man, they probably keeping him limited last week probably could hurt them. They were in that game.
Yeah. And Derek said Mahomes and Kelsey ain't doing shit. So KC ain't doing shit. He said Jack, but I'll just say that.
I know, bro. That's terrible. Derek hit it right on the head right there. And you know what? I'm just peel back one of these layers here. It's that bad box that he's getting from Taylor Swift, bro. Kelsey's a 2-time champion. He needs champion box. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like as vanilla as you can get, bro.
And Peacock said Grant was cool though. He stayed after the show, had a drink after the show. Cool.
Yeah. You know what's dope is when I asked Peacock and Robbie after, I was like, he's one of us. I was like, oh, yeah, he's a guy. That's tight. Because, you got to turn it on when you're on the cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's really dope is man, I always feel like I was a part of them. Because fucking Mike, even with Mike Florio now, because I've rocked with Mike Florio and them for years, bro. I listened to their morning show. You know what I'm saying? And they would always be Florio's a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is 2014, 15, 16 when I used to listen to their shit. All the way up until 2017 for real, 18 even.
Yeah,
because then they all started going getting opportunities elsewhere. But Florio, he would always be fucked up, bro. I'm so hungover. And they did their shit out of Rotten Robbie's. I don't know what that is. All you East Coasters, let me know what a Rotten Robbie's is. Apparently, it's like a Dave and Buster's. For those that don't know what a Dave and Buster's is, this is like a Rotten Robbie's. Because it's a place for adults. They have arcade games and bars, and you know what I mean, and you have a DJ, or they play music at least at minimum. And so they broadcasted from a Rotten Robbie's, just some booth somewhere. Yeah. So they just be having breakfast drinks all the time. I was like, man, this is my show right here. And he was dummy analytical. So when I see him on the NFL Network, it fucking makes hella sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. Chris Jones wasn't there week 1. Yeah, definitely a difference.
Yep.
You know who's got the coolest spot that they broadcast from once a week? It's Patriot Sports Radio.
What are they?
They're broadcasting from a dispensary every Sunday now.
They got dispensaries in Wisconsin now?
It's
medical.
Yeah, it's something. I don't even know if it's right in Wisconsin or if he goes right across the border.
He might drive across to Illinois. Yeah,
he might be.
He did say he's not far from, because I remember when I asked him how far are you from Wausau, he's like, oh, I'm about an hour. Yeah, I know Wausau's not far from the Illinois borderline. At least that's what BWB told me, because he visits his family there all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's from Illinois. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just depends on where you live. Because Wisconsin's not a big state, that's for sure. The cheese state.
You know what's crazy, bro? I gotta go there, bro, and eat some curds, bro. Some cheese curds. Okay. So what are they? It's just like a cheese breaded deep fried.
I think it's just a deep fried clump of cheese, is what it is.
And can I eat it with things? I'm sure there's like a bacon one too, right?
Who knows? What if that's blasphemy over there? Derek said that in the Dynasty Hustler Leagues, I wonder how many more people are mad that they took Bijan with their number 1 pick over Stroud. I mean,
those were dumb people. No offense to anyone who's done that. I'm just saying because like
everyone took Bijan over CJ Stroud.
No. Okay. Maybe I was talking. Yeah,
that's what Derek's saying. CJ Stroud was the hit in these super flex, specifically.
When I that one team I adopted and I got CJ Stroud, I ended up flipping him ironically for Robinson because I didn't need QB, quote unquote. But like, yeah, it's like I just took the QB.
And Derek's bringing it up, and he said, "I did it, yeah, for sure." Everyone took Bijan. I think the only one who didn't take Bijan number 1 was Song, and he took Anthony Richardson number 1. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yep.
All these.
And I'm sure a lot of those people, their QBs had to be in a shit situation because he took Anthony Richardson in the 13 because his QBs were shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had that number 1, and he was like, "Cool, I'm doing this thing." You know what I mean? And then like honestly, I didn't like the QBs at all. And so only by default, I was on Stroud because of like he was going to be in a QB friendly system. And then like obviously Anthony Richardson was the crowd favorite and he was the higher upside because he's about to be in a system that helped develop a Jalen Hurts. And now they got Anthony Richardson and maybe we're like a year away from it being an actual thing or, you know what I mean? There's some, and then even, I'm not going to lie, seeing Anthony Richardson out there, I'm like, okay, he could be a thing. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't look bad at all. You know what I mean? He doesn't know how to read for shit though. Tell you that much. You know what I mean? But when you get him out there just like doing his own thing, like wild, just let him loose. Look, if they let him loose that second half, they're like, all right, fuck it, do your thing, kid.
And Derek said that he's one of those people that did that. So are you kicking yourself, Derek, over that?
I'm one of those people that that told people if you didn't need QB. See, but if I'm in a Superflex Dynasty and I didn't get Bijan, that's why I took Stroud, to be honest. It's like, fuck it, I'm going to take the QB. And Anthony, I was 3. I was at the 3 ball. It went Anthony Richardson. That's right. So Song's not the only one. In league number 1, that person first overall took. Oh, no, that was Dennis. He took Bijan. Nope. I'm lying. That guy took Anthony Richardson.
This is crazy. So one of my leagues, it's the only league where I actually drafted CJ Stroud. And, I got him it's the number 6, and I totally forgot that I had him on my team until like right now we're talking about this. I was like, damn, what league did I draft him in?
So he's been in the taxi or what?
Yeah, for sure. So let's break the glass, baby.
Who do you got in there? Who's your QBs?
Ryan Tannehill is one of them.
Fuck you.
Dak's the other one.
Damn. Has it been affecting you like the first 5 weeks or 4 weeks?
Well, I got Mac Jones over there as well.
I know, but have you been winning like in spite of like that?
I'm 3-1.
Okay.
I'm 3-1.
So that Stroud might have had you perfect somewhere.
I got a tough matchup though against Chaotic.
You whip him Stroud. Oh, this is the one where you got CMC up offer.
No,
not that one. Okay.
No, this is the one where she got AJ Brown off of me.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you went rebuilding?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm 3. I don't know how.
Yeah, you went rebuilding. That's funny. You went rebuilding it, and here you are.
Yeah. See, like, let's see.
I don't take too long to rebuild, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I know exactly. I'll diagnose exactly what I need to flip, what I can't flip to get what.
And I took the Nick Chubb loss over here now, so that sucks. I mean, that's one of the reasons. Well, I don't know. I mean, even with Nick Chubb only putting up 9, I put up 394 in week 2. Brian Robinson. Yeah, it's really just big defense. I mean, defense is carrying me because I had Allen Robinson and Jerry Jeudy in my lineup. Week 2. Let's see. Week 3. Took a big loss. Only scored 260.
I legit had to start looking at my taxes the other week. Like, and because there was when I was like playing all the Terrell Bernards, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, I have him everywhere. I'm like, wait a second, I have him everywhere, and I'm like, oh no, he was in my taxi in a couple joints. Like, I'm like, yeah, I so would have won like those matchups too. Those weeks, like, I started looking at all my taxis, like, who am I gonna bust out here?
I won here in spite of Mac Jones. Yeah, because I scored 286, but won. The other team just shit.
I'm still okay with Mac Jones. I just, you know, it's he has a very short leash. That sucks, man. He threw 2 picks. They're like, yeah, sit your ass down. Like he tore, and then, you know, maybe it's so polarizing that he tore up the Eagles week 1, but the Eagles have been like a team that looks like they're trying to get right with their new coordinators. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for real. Like what a way to start off slow though, right? 4-0. Like slow looking. I'm talking about like the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely got that fucking brotherly shove thing down.
Yeah.
That thing didn't go away at all.
The brotherly shove.
It's like, everyone grab my ass.
All right. All right. There we go. Let's see. What else we got? Vinny, say what up, guys. Can you help me pick 2 to start? Aaron Jones, Saquon, A-Chain, JT. I'm saying A-Chain and Aaron Jones for right now, and then just make sure you come back, and we'll find out about Saquon and JT.
Yeah, because then it would be Saquon and A-Chain.
Yeah, but they still have
nice team too, by the way.
Yeah,
if you were able to survive until you get all your guys back right, like it's a monster. It's a monster core right there.
All right, Ryan Tannehill out, CJ Stroud in. And I started Cole Kmet and Logan Thomas. Man, this is how bad this team's doing. That my 3, I got Logan Thomas, Jonnu, and Cole Kmet. Those are my flex.
But they're killing it.
Well, I mean, right now.
Now.
Yeah, it's not really helping my case. I mean, as of right now, I got Josh Reynolds and Rondell Moore in my wide receiver spots. I got Gus Edwards as my RB2.
I'd take Mac Jones and go give me like a receiver.
I totally forgot. Damn, I have Desmond Ridder over here too. So I have all these shitty QB.
You're supposed to move some of those guys early.
Yeah, nobody's wanted them though. Like that's the thing.
You just got to find the needy person, is whether they want them or not. They need them. You know what I mean? So they could talk, or at least try to talk. Right? I don't know. I find a way. I get more mad at myself when I let certain opportunities go by. Like the moment Desmond Ridder started playing bad, I was like, damn, they're not. Like he played good week 2. That was the time. That's all it's been.
Yeah.
And why haven't they made the switch yet, right? This is the same coach, Arthur Smith, when he was in Tennessee. He switched from Mariota to Tannehill consciously because he was like, we're winning in spite of this guy. Fuck him. You know what I mean? And that's what, look, now, what are they sitting at 500 now? Like, when do you make the switch if they drop this one to the Texans? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe do we see a halftime switch? Like they should have been like, I don't know.
Yeah, and see, even now, maybe that's why. I mean, yeah, we're gonna hold on to these till someone really, really needs them. Not just sell them right now. My team just needs to stop winning. I guess if we're gonna be trash, we just need to be trash right now. But it sucks because I mean, normally it wouldn't be Gus Edwards, but it's Ken Walker on the bye, so. But yeah, this team is doing way better than it should be. Because, yeah, now it's nuts. Now it's like I almost wish I had A.J. Brown back. What up, Sam? He said, do I even play Debo this week? I kind of don't want to, but, I mean, he's out there flexing already. So he's going to play even though he is not 100%. He's going to be out there playing. And what kid is saying? I'm working on a few mixed breeds being from SoCal, of course. The 6 got some you're a savage. And Brandon said, I'm trying to get something for him. You can't get something for him by himself. Madison sucks. So yeah, it is you can't just go trade Madison for something. Because who wants Madison? It's like he's got to get thrown in a trade or something where he's like,
go after Jameson Williams.
Madison for Williams straight up.
Yeah. What is Williams done for that person? Maybe that person needs a running back. It might just work. You know what I mean? Is that not like a low form of shooting high?
Yeah.
Right? think Brandon Cooks. See, like if I can't go James Winston, maybe I go to Brandon Cooks. Maybe I go to Mike Evans and stash him away, or you know what I mean? This everyone needs running backs. This is a bit of a conversation someone can have to start figuring out who you want to target. I'd go to Jameson Williams right now.
Man. Yeah, this shit kind of sucks. I didn't think this team would be like good enough to where like now I need AJ Brown. I'm somehow like competing. But I guess that's what's crazy. I mean, the defense defense can carry. That's for sure. Had to lose Nick Chubb. That sucked.
Like, you know what? It's even crazy. Like in some of my teams where I'm hoping I get Nick Bolton back, I'm like, well, if I don't have him back, I'm like, okay. Well, or if I get him back, I'm like, okay, who do I sit? Because I'm like, I have like awesome options, right? Damn. Do I really like sit Quincy just on Nick Bolton's first game back? Of course I do. But it's like, damn, yeah, who else can I sit? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
And it's like, Nick Bolton, just play, goddammit. Make it easy where I don't never have to move you out of my lineup.
Yeah, and I gotta see what pieces I could even like potentially move because
you're trying to stop the winning now. He's like,
yeah, because this team's not. I mean, I guess it really just. I mean, if Dak could be Dak, but man, I've already taken so many injuries.
You gotta flip Dak.
That's what sucks. And really, it's really just the Nick Chubb. That's what hurt more than anything.
And then now it's an ACL too. That sucks.
Yeah, Nick Chubb, Brian Robinson, and Ken Walker. I mean, it felt like they could have carried me through the entire season, but man, yeah, it sucks.
And who's your receivers there?
My receivers suck over here. Like right now, Allen Robinson, Josh Reynolds, Jerry Jeudy. That's who's in the lineup. Because I traded AJ Brown.
It's like you gotta wait for a big Jeudy game, then you could probably flip Jeudy. You know what I mean? It's crazy because I'll just be in that, like, okay, there's a couple Peacock will tell you in this dynasty league, you're actually in the first the year. But anyways, I have no picks. I have like a shitty team. I would be 4-0, but it was I left Elijah Mitchell in on accident. That's how bad it was. I was starting Elijah Mitchell on a Thursday. Ended up losing because of it, because anyone else I would have put in there would have won it. But it's like I just keep stringing together these W's because if I don't win, I don't have anything at the end of the tunnel anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is like it's a case by case situation, right? And so in this case, that's where I'm at. Like,
yeah.
Like, and then like I'm just trying to beat everyone to everything. So like I've been had McLaughlin. I've been had like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, ooh, I might have like a resurgence here. Finally got Christian Watson back because I only have Diggs and Watson. That's it. It's like it's Mahomes, Diggs, Watson, Mixon, Pacheco. Fucking, and I got Pacheco last year. Had one pick, went in there, got him. Right? Because I didn't have any picks. It was like a 4th round pick in a fucking offense only joint. You know what I mean?
Man, this was the one where my team was so bad that I had the 101 and I traded it to Big Tons
for Mac Jones and
Brian Robinson. And really it was me dropping down in the first, but I ended up getting CJ Stroud with that pick.
Very dope.
And then whatever the second was, I don't even remember what the hell that was, but that's crazy because I mean, this was the one that I was hella QB needy, like hella QB needy. That's why I even traded for a Mac Jones.
You know what's cool? Seeing that CJ Stroud in that interview, he's hella LA, bro.
Yeah,
the way he talks and shit.
Yeah,
good kid too, man. Snoop, man, it's dope. I believe in the fools that come out of Snoop's camp, bro. Out of his fucking that's for real though.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
And Kid said Nakobe coming back soon. I mean, they said he was gonna miss 4. I mean, he's missing 4 weeks on the IR, right?
Yeah, so this is it. So week 5 would be the last of the 4.
Yeah. And what up, Facebook user? Make sure you hop over to YouTube, type in Fantasy Football Hustler, and come find us on YouTube. He said Goddard or Musgrave. I mean, I'm just gonna go Goddard as of now. We don't even know Musgrave's cleared concussion protocol or anything yet.
Yeah, that's a Monday night game.
Wow.
That's crazy, huh? Because he got concussed on Thursday night.
Yeah, make sure you're coming back just to find out. I mean, we'll be here all the way up until the Sunday morning games. All right, one more dab and time to get up out of here. Man, I went to Walmart yesterday and I totally forgot the main thing that I was supposed to go there for, the 90% alcohol. I fucking totally forgot.
Oh, yeah, for cleaning the bongs.
Yeah. Gotta keep it on tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it's cheaper doing it that way than getting anything off of Amazon yet. Because, yeah, there's just a huge jug that I can get that was actually like, I don't know, price not extremely high compared to the small bottle. I would just do that. But it's weird. It's like just because you get it in the whole jug, it's like more expensive than buying a handful of the bottles.
It's funny, when I used the bathroom at your crib, there was no soap there, so I just took some of that alcohol and washed my hands. It's good enough, 90%. I was like, this is where he is when every time he texts me, just cleaning the bong, I'm almost there. That's like, right? It's 2 different texts every morning. Top of the morning, and then almost ready, cleaning the bong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Here we go. Another dab.
Get high, my friend.
We're getting super high this morning.
Oh, no, I'm
Conquer them. Said, greetings. Would you give up Gabe Davis for Tank Dell?
Nah.
Yeah, I'd rather have Gabe Davis right now.
Yeah.
What the hell? Someone said JT's playing this week. Who said that?
Look that up.
Oh, JT is on sale. He is playing this week.
Yeah. Speaking of two business, hey, listen, you know what I mean? That's how you got to wheel and deal that thing. You know what I mean? Got to wheel and deal that thing.
All right. So we got FNT coming up at 1 o'clock West Coast time, 4 Eastern. And then we are breaking down Freddie versus Jason, 5 o'clock West Coast time. Make sure you are here for that. It is kicking off the Halloween month for Silver Screen Breakdowns.
What?
Yeah, last year we just did one Halloween episode. This time.
Was that last year, for real? That one 2 years ago?
He started it last year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, Guccini came on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just kind of shouting out all the different horror movie homies out there.
Yeah.
That's right. We did do that. Yeah, shout out to Guccini.
Yeah, the first year, I think we did maybe 10 episodes.
Yeah, we're in this thing.
We've already done 20 something, I feel. Let's see, what's Freddie versus Jason going to be for us? What episode? Episode 37.
Okay.
We're getting up there.
Freddie versus Jason is dope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say I was probably 18 when this came out. Maybe 19. When did this come out?
I think I was a junior. I think 2003. And because I remember going and seeing
I was a senior. What was that, the summer?
I can't remember.
I might have been out of high school.
Let's see.
I remember it was dumbass young though, because that was still the days where we were going that motherfucker and then just open the door and everyone coming through the back.
Yeah.
Tino knows what I'm talking about. Is the Capital 16 theaters, right? So it's the Century theaters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the summer, August 13th.
Yeah, hell yeah. So
oh shit, did it come out on Friday the 13th?
That's cool.
Let's go double check it.
They probably did that.
All right, let's see what year.
And we were definitely out there watching that thing on the opening night. We used to go to the theaters, bro. We just burning that motherfucker, and there'd be hella foods just burning in that motherfucker. It was
August 13th in 2003 was not. That was a Wednesday.
What? That's impossible. It never comes out on a Wednesday.
Yeah, but a handful of movies do. I mean, it's like yeah. I mean, some ones they get the soft open. Some of them they'll get like the full open, and it's really just they're trying to do almost like a 5-day weekend, you know, for their opening weekend instead of a 3-day.
There's this one dude when I started watching that fucking Chucky series.
Yeah,
and then like all of a sudden it just started popping up in my shit. This dude is called Chucky Boy. And he's like he's hella big on YouTube, right? But it's just all Chucky content, right?
Yeah.
And but now like he got to the point where now like he gets like, you know, they'd send him the special screenings and he gets like he gets the white light to you know, when you're white lit or whatever it is, to like show like little clips from the shows, and you know what I mean?
And you know how we're gonna start showing clips? I'm just gonna remove the audio because I think we can show clips if we're not using the audio.
Let's do the voiceovers for it. I'm serious.
All right, I'll make sure we're gonna queue up the part for
no. I'm talking about send me the clip and I'll send you the audio for it. You know what I mean?
Oh, and we'll just put it on there to where the whole
thing is
playing with the audio. All right, I'll send you the clip for the how sweet dark meat.
Okay, and I'll just record this shit. I'll just record me fucking.
But that's what we are gonna start doing, whether we do the recording audio or not, because we're probably.
I mean, can you do that visually? I mean, cause see, audio. Yeah, it's always the audio is definitely where they get motherfuckers hella fast.
No, and I think that's what it is, because I see a lot of.
I don't know. I you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just not do it.
Okay.
Just for now, at least. You know what I mean? Let's get the super chats back before they. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I always lived like a world. I always live my life like they're watching. You know what I mean?
What up, Nick Tab?
What up, Nick?
So it was good hustler and the fantasy Dr. Bogey.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm off today. I'm going to the golf course.
All right. We got to get out of here. We'll be back for FNT at 1 West Coast time, and then back for the silver screen breakdown of Freddy versus Jason at 5 West Coast time. And Bogey, sign us off.
Week 5, continue to give me money.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.